Welcome, everybody. My name is Russ Altman. Oh, there I am, yikes. And welcome to the RAISE Health number 3 Symposium. And I'm just going to be with you for the next 33 minutes. And I want to open this up by welcoming you. This is our 3rd year of the RAISE Health Symposium. And it's just amazing to see the momentum that we've built up and to see how AI has evolved. RAISE was set up for responsible AI, safe, equitable. That's been the goal. Nobody thinks that that's necessarily a default, and so we have to work at it. And in the last 3 years, it's been remarkable what has changed and what hasn't changed. What has changed, I think we all can see, is the rate of uptake, the excitement in the creation of new apps, the improvement in the capabilities of AI, just breathtaking. On the other hand, what hasn't changed is the continuing concern to make sure that the apps that we build are useful to the clinicians, helpful to patient outcomes, non-invasive, hopefully kind of in the background, and just making medicine better. This is a task that occupies many of us in this room, and it's an incredibly important and exciting one. As we think about AI, the focus of RAISE Health, and it's in the name, is safety, equity, trust. And these are not solved problems for AI in medicine right now. We're seeing things in clinical deployment. We're seeing AI in research, where it's a little bit of, I think it's fair to say, a clearer field, but still not without its challenges. And then in education, which is making us all stay awake at night as our brains turn to mush. I'm speaking for myself only. And then the questions of how can we increase trust in these systems? What are the issues that clinicians are worried about as they look at AI in their workflow? How do patients perceive this? Are they assuming we're using it more than we really are? What do they think about that? Are they assuming we're not using it at all? Is that true? So these things are incredibly important in what we want to address today. Also, we are proud that this symposium today takes part in what has become, I guess, kind of officially called AI Week. So it definitely didn't start out as a plan, but we all kind of noticed that we were planning events, that they were going to be at the end of the academic year, that we all kind of chose this kind of first week in June, and there was multiple groups: pediatrics, education group, the RAISE Health effort. Yesterday there was a full day on AI policy and governance. And it just kind of turned out that it was a good idea, especially for folks who are flying in from out of town, and even for those of us who are in town, to kind of block out a 1-week period, which I guess now has the moniker AI Week, our AI in Medicine Week. And it's fun, and we hope that you've been able to kind of schedule your week in a way that's both compatible with the human existence, but also intellectually stimulating. So I want to get to the show, but first I need to do some thanks. RAISE Health is a joint initiative between the School of Medicine, which is led by our dean, Lloyd Minor, I do know the name of our dean, and the Stanford Institute for Human-Centered AI, which is led by James Landay. And so these two sponsors are critical for setting the agenda and really being cheerleaders for the faculty leadership group, many of whom are here, and who I want to thank, not by name. I know their names. I want to keep moving. I do want to mention the names of the staff who worked very hard to create this event today, and that's Aris Lasdens, Sean Rorden, Elizabeth Chen, and Patrick Hines, among many others. So please join me in thanking them for their efforts. Thanks very much. In terms of what HAI does, and RAISE Health does other than putting on this symposium, we have a seed grant program, and you're going to see some posters in the back with some of the results that are emerging from these seed grants, which are rigorously peer-reviewed. We get tens, if not hundreds, of applications. They are rigorously reviewed, and we give them little tiny amounts of money to do what they are proposing. We also at RAISE Health have recently gotten involved in writing the chapter on medicine in the AI Index. If you don't know about the AI Index, it's been coming out for 7 or 8 years. It's kind of metrics and measurables about the progress of AI in the world, and we have taken our first steps at creating the medicine chapter, which we think should be a big part of the AI Index. And also soon we're going to be releasing a report, B3, Bench to Bedside and Back, about how to think about AI and its lifespan through medicine. So thanks again for being here.